So we were talking about how we met. So we all know each other from like, what was that, middle school?
Middle school, yeah.
Middle school. Mm-hmm. We all went to school together. We would like see each other in the hallway, say hi, bye, whatever, be cordial. Then I think like 4 or 5 years ago, we saw each other on the salsa. What was it like?
I think it was like a social. Did I perform?
Yeah, I went first. It was like the worst performed first, and then like the best performed.
Oh, so please stop.
I swear, we went first, and then like almost towards the end, I'm like, wait, she looks so familiar, because I know you were looking at us perform, and then we had to look at you guys perform, and I'm like, wait, I think I know her, and then when you got on stage, I'm like, that's really. And all my friends were like, yo, she's nice. And I was like, yeah, I went to school with her. I know her.
Well, I remember it was
the Salsa Summit or something like that?
No, it was
at the Marriott?
Was it the Marriott?
Oh, yeah.
The Salsa Congress.
The
New York Salsa Congress.
Yes.
And we haven't seen each other since middle school.
Right.
So, yeah. That's been a long time. Middle school was how many years ago?
Like, first of all, we're not going there, okay? We are young souls still.
Exactly.
All right? Thank you.
Yeah, but I did see Stephanie perform, and
yeah, she was support. So
Stephanie was great. Did you stop?
I tried. I'm in and out. Nah.
Yeah, this is what you told me. Didn't you tell me you was in and out too? Maria?
Yeah. Well, yes. I'm actually not completely out, but
I'm trying to get back.
Yeah, I feel like
get back into it differently.
Like I like social dancing more than I like
Me too.
performing it, because I feel like performing is like
mad pressure.
Yes,
before you
like,
go into stage, it's like
super intense.
like you can't.
But
breathe.
like after, you feel so great because you're like, oh, it's done. Like I did it. Now you can social dance. People are like, oh my god, you guys were amazing. Even if you suck, they're like, oh my god, you were amazing. Like, because you as a performer, you want to hear that, so you keep going.
Right. But I was like thinking. I made a face when you said that, because it's like, I've never had like, well, maybe I've had like 1 or 2 out of like, I would say like 15 performances I've had, and I only had like 2 that were like great, because the rest I would always mess up.
At the Salsa Congress,
like anywhere.
No, at the Salsa Congress, you was nice, because I was like, yo, that's what
was I performing with the girls? Or
yeah.
So it was like, the girls. That one is one of them, the ones that I killed. Like, I killed that. But other than that, like all the other shows on YouTube, I either missed a step, I missed something, or what, someone else, or whatever.
That was me all the time. But honestly, people don't even notice sometimes. Right. So,
and you beat yourself up in your head.
Yeah,
you definitely beat yourself up about it, because you're like, oh, I could have done this better. And if you, I didn't watch the videos, because if you watch the videos, you'd be like,
No, I watched it because I was like, oh my god, I never thought I would get to be at the Congress. Like, because we would perform at other venues, like lounges, bars, at, what is it, Salsa con Fuego? No. Las Chicas Locas.
Oh, yeah.
There, we would perform there, but it, like, they were great places to perform, but nothing like the Congress. It's like, oh my god, I'm here. But I went first, but that wasn't really like the best.
That was my first New York Congress too.
That was my first and only.
That was my first and only too. Now that I think about it,
yeah, it was a long time.
I can't relate.
I'm looking over like
I perform too, like singing, so like I kind of feel your pain.
You do.
But dancing, no, I've never performed ever.
No, but as a performer, like singing.
Did you guys remember? I sang at the talent show in that middle school.
I don't remember
you guys weren't there yet. You guys weren't there yet, I think, because I was there a year before you guys.
Yeah.
They were in my brother's class, in my brother's year, who's like a year younger than me, and then I was the year above.
But as a performer, Natasha, how do you feel? Like it
the same way. Yeah, I mean, in my head, I feel like I put more pressure on myself than like anything else. But
I remember I would go to your talent shows. I'd be mad high.
Yeah, like I know everybody was mad at them.
They would videos
because you rarely do it. Yeah, so when you actually do it for a lot of people, I was shocked. I was like,
you know what's crazy? For me, it's intense to perform in front of like 3 to 5 people. If I'm performing in front of a lot of people, I'm not nervous. Because I can't see their face expressions. So I'm like,
right.
But so like if I see like just 5 people, I see like, oh, they don't like it. I get in my head. I'm like, oh my god.
So we're not going to get private, is what you're saying?
No, it's not happening.
No, fine. I tried. We tried.
Right, well, let's start this podcast.
Yes.
It's Wednesday.
So it's Talking Shit Wednesdays. So you already know we here.
And we're back with another video. We're your hosts, Natasha,
Stephany, and we brought a guest. What's your name?
Maria.
Okay.
You're actually our first guest
Ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like our first
Like
guest
on
ever
YouTube.
on YouTube. Yes.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
ever, no, but like on YouTube, yes.
Okay.
I know. It's
Your
such
first
an
guest on
effort.
YouTube
I'm like,
ever. So.
this is exciting.
And we're
It
glad to
is,
have
yeah.
you.
I've never been on a podcast, so this is my first podcast too.
Oh,
so.
nice. We're so glad we get to pop your podcast.
I'm actually
Oh,
honored
right,
to be here. Honored to be here because I'm feel connected to you guys because of the history that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been so supportive with the podcast.
Yo,
Yes.
as soon as I saw you guys, I was like, I'm so proud of them.
Oh,
like,
thanks.
even though this is something I wanted to do independently, like I'm glad that you guys are doing. Like, people from the Bronx is representing.
Yo.
Like, come on,
Stand up.
For
Bronx,
real.
stand up.
We are trying. We're trying. And this is not easy. So,
Yo.
anybody who wants to do it,
for real.
Yo, ask us questions.
do
like,
it.
We still don't know what we're doing, but we got this far, so we gonna keep going.
And y'all
Okay.
doing an excellent job because
Thanks.
y'all putting
We
out
try.
there like real stuff, like people that are actually doing this.
relatable
or whatever. So.
Well, you guys are actually doing this. What am I saying? Like, y'all doing it. Like, it's dope. I fucks with it.
Thanks.
okay, so what's the topic for today? Talk to us.
So we're gonna probably be all over the place just because that's life. So
That's who we
I
are.
want to get into women, men, relationships, but I also want to get into breaks, whether it be in relationships or with social media or just your mental things like that. So first question: why do men love crazy women? Or why do women love crazy men? It could be opposite.
Are we the crazy women?
No, I'm
gonna
just
tell you.
saying.
Now we just started laughing.
I'm just asking.
Oh my god. I probably am gonna say what my perspective is.
Mm-hmm.
Good D or good P.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay,
Like, if
okay.
you got something that
But you can't. So you're trying to say if they're not crazy, then they're P or D or is not
No.
thebomb.com.
No, what I'm
No.
saying is the only reason somebody would stick around with a crazy person is for the D.
Oh, okay.
If your D is up there, I could see it if the D is up there. But if
What
it's
if it's one of they don't get the D till they're married kind of thing?
then they stick around with the crazy.
Yeah, they still stick around.
They
still
crazy.
married.
Because I mean,
Like
do
what?
Do you think that's entertainment? I don't got nothing else more
don't
exciting
think-
in my life than this crazy
You don't think it could
person.
be also personality? Because I feel like sometimes I vibe with somebody so much, just we haven't had sex or anything, but the conversation is good or the entertainment, we just like the same stuff. We
So
like the
you don't
same
know if they have good
jokes.
D or good P, but you just out here
Right.
because they know how to talk and
Right.
when
Like,
y'all
they
link,
just
it's
get you. They
but
just
what's the
connection
crazy?
is
I
there.
guess it would depend on the level of crazy. What would you
that's
define
the
as
good
crazy?
of it. That's the good.
Okay.
Now the bad, it's just once it's bad, it's really bad. So it's they're cheaters or
That's when
they're
you walk
flirts
out.
or they're flirts but you don't have that vibe with anybody else. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You just can't you think you can't find it anywhere else. You just in your head. But what if it's that? What if it's just personality?
I feel like I went through that, but
I feel like that no amount of
Unrelatable.
personality is gonna interfere with my healthy
Exactly.
mental state. I just can't. I know a lot of people to just be in an up and down relationship and never know what is it are we together now because we just argued, but I don't know if we still together, or I don't know if that means we on a break or we broke up. I don't know what the I can't be doing that up and down those mood swings. I could if you tell me listen, I have a condition or I'm bipolar or I don't know, I'm going through something or I'm anxious all the time, I'm depressed. If I know that you have a history of doing that, then that's your normal behavior, then I might be okay, I might tolerate this or try to help you cope. And if nothing works, then I don't know if I'm gonna be there for a long time. But if you don't have any of these things and you just this is how you consider to be in a healthy relationship and it's really toxic, we're not doing this.
But some people like toxic though.
right.
Some people it's just
True.
exciting.
Right. Some people are dependent to that, but those people, and unfortunately this is true, those people have the lowest self-esteem ever. because it's like they don't know what self-love is. Like they put someone else and what their needs before their own. It's like, you can't be doing that. Like when you reach a level of self-love where you like don't care what nobody has to say, your happiness is before that.
Yes.
If you don't make me happy, that's the level that I'm at right now. And it's like, if you don't make me happy, if you're adding more stress to my life,
no good deed is gonna make me stay.
I feel like right now, 2020, I'm like, if you don't make me happy, and also, if I just don't know where I stand with you, bro, I am so done. Because there are people, there are guys out there that they would like do the most for you, and then the person that you're actually interested in is just like, oh no,
right? Like, no. That's the thing that I don't like. That's the thing that I don't like. Half-assing it. If you half-assing your time with me, I don't need to put any time on you and put my own time on me. Right. Like whenever I'm not hanging out with you, I'm investing time on me and my son and my career or whatever. Yeah. If you're taking that time, it better be better than whatever I'm doing. Right. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, but.
Okay, next question. Why are people being rewarded for average behavior?
Like what?
So, like for example, average behavior would be what? If I'm a woman, I don't know. Your average behavior to me would be like, you pick me up, you open the door for me, you take me out to eat. Like that's like regular, or like I don't know. You like acts of service basically.
So being rewarded. Why
are people really like, cause he took the garbage out, I'm gonna get him this. Cause he did the dishes, so I got it. Like
I know.
We gonna go on a vacay or some shit.
Cause I'm that person.
We found him.
This is great.
I'm a mom, and when my son be doing good stuff, like I reward him so he knows that like sense. You gotta keep doing this in order to like But at
do you
the
think
same
it'll
time,
affect them in the future though? Because I feel like that's my mom. Like every time I did some good shit, I'm like, yo, mom, where my food at?
My son does that now.
Yeah,
does that now. So you're right. I should probably address that.
Because, no, I feel like that's fine, but I'm saying like average, like regular, like you should do this on the reg. Like I'm saying, if you go above and beyond, then of course you should be rewarded because you're going above and beyond. Right. But like regular, like damn, you can't hold the door for me. Like if both my hands is busy, like you can't hold the door for me, and I gotta reward you for that. Like,
I think it's has to do with the person. Like I just feel like they're not accustomed to it. So it's like they're not. They probably never been treated like that before.
It seems average to someone else who's used to the life,
right?
But to them, because they've never.
Some people expect more. They're like, all right, can you like hold the door and carry me through it, like
and carry me through it.
Like that's nothing. But there are people that are like, oh my god, he picked that penny up for me, and are just like, I'm in love. Like he deserves the world.
Oh, okay.
But it's because probably they haven't been treated like that.
When it comes to like, all right, I spoke from a mom standpoint, but from a fucking woman standpoint, it's like. I mean, I shouldn't reward you for like basic shit. You should already.
What would you reward someone for?
Like, if they go above and beyond, like, what would be above and beyond?
If I come home and daddy cleaned the house and he cooked, like, he picked up the kids and the homework. Daddy getting that tonight. But other than that,
Right? Yeah, that's true.
It's like, I don't know, if like, let's say, I took out the garbage, babe, what do you think? Can I get some? Or like,
okay, cool.
You took out the garbage, nigga, I have
like,
words,
first of all, you filled up that whole garbage can. So
right.
You could do it.
Right.
I feel like I wouldn't reward anyone for anything. I don't care what it is. I do. But the thing is, I feel like I would do things because I want to. Like, I'm not... Like, I'll be like, I gave you this business because you took out the garbage, or you did
What if they didn't do anything, and you just, like, you feel
I'm
like
letting him go. Like, I'm like, you, listen.
That's the most genuine type, though, because it's like, it really comes from you,
Yeah, that's true.
The fact that he does it... And
no, but I would be scared. Like, if like, I was a guy and Natasha, like, never does nothing for me, and, like, I never do nothing.
I would do something.
And, like... Le nació hacerlo. I'm just scared. Like, oh my god, what did I do?
Fue lo que yo,
what did
never
you
do? I want both of us to do things because we want to do it, not because like reward. Like I want him to like clean out this and don't expect me to give you shit because I'm not gonna give you shit like ever. And I want the same thing from like I don't want him to get I bought him a watch. I don't expect him to watch me like a chain or a
He just wanted to get flown out, sis.
He might like on a Sunday, like not just because he did it. Like he might get flown out, but not because he did that.
Okay.
Oh, whatever.
You're right.
That's hilarious.
This is me.
So do you want to talk about trendies?
We can do the trendies. So, my first trendy, is Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Oh, that's a great one.
Well.
So for the people that don't know, they are like they're
out.
still considered royalty, but they're not like part of royalty anymore.
They're moving out.
Because they're not even gonna live in the same country. They're not expected to, I guess, do the same duties that other royals do. Like a lot
they're
of
gonna be like normal people now.
Yeah. Okay. And because they decided to do that, their kids, so like Archie, and then if they have more, they're not gonna have to like publicly talk about their life in the future.
Amazing.
So so like when they grow up, they're not entitled to tell paparazzi like what they're doing.
But this is going like in the books of history. Like this has never been.
Yeah. You know how I actually came across this news? I saw it. I think it was like on a newspaper because I'm not on social media anymore. If you guys don't know,
which we're gonna talk about later.
Yes. But I don't really follow a lot of like social media stuff and celebrity stuff. But I did come across this, and as soon as I saw it, I saw it in like a cartoon form. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, good for them, because it's like. Okay, royalty and everything, but it's like that is so invasive. Like the lifestyle that they live is like they're judged about every single thing, and it's like who the fuck is y'all?
But it's crazy because like since they're considered like royalty, it's like they're held to a different standard. But like if you think about them just being normal people, like that happens in like a regular family. Like I know people in my family who've done that. Like they get married and it's like it's all about them. They move to a different place.
It's a normal thing.
Yeah, like they're still connected to their family members, but like you won't see them as often because they're doing their own thing. Like they're all starting their own little family. So it's normal for me. Like that's what we do. But I guess as a royal, it's different.
I feel like it shouldn't be that crazy just because Prince Harry has never been doing anything by the books. Like he was the alcoholic one. He was the one that was doing, like, he married a black girl. He was living his life. Like, he's been doing shit differently. So I don't think
love it.
And also, she signed a deal, Meghan Markle, she signed a deal with, like, Disney Channel doing, like, a voiceover.
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah, like, it's official. Like,
Sis got a job and all that.
She's getting jobs, she's getting money, they moving out.
Because they said, like, she was going to lose, like, $2 million. Like, they were going to lose $2 million because, I guess, per year, they'll get, like, $2 million from whatever, from royalty or whatever they have to do.
An allowance or whatever.
We're, like, praising them, but, like, that's regular shit. Like, they moving out and they getting a job.
Right. Like, that's what we're supposed to be doing. Like,
I think Trevor Noah was like making a joke out of it, but he was saying facts. He's like, yo, she probably pulled up, like she's a black woman. She probably pulled up like first of all, you don't got a job? Nah, we gotta fix this. Right. People in my house got a job, so you need to get a job, I need to get a job. We all gonna work here. We all gonna make work. Right. Your mom is not gonna, your grandparents not gonna give you money, your brothers either. Like, we gonna figure this out. Right. I was like, her this is.
So, trendy number 2.
Sorry.
You're good. So I saw a post on the Shade Room, of course. It said Shaggy reveals he turned down Rihanna's invitation to be in her new album because she asked him to audition. First of all, it's Rihanna. Let's just start.
First of all, it's Shaggy. Shaggy's like, girl,
but Shaggy hasn't done anything in a really long time.
What was that song that he did?
Good question.
Who let the dog? Wasn't it? Who let the dogs? Wasn't it Shaggy? Was it Shaggy?
Well, I don't know.
But that's the point. That's like it's Shaggy, but it's like we haven't heard from him like in a while. Right. And first of all, it's Rihanna. We haven't heard from Rihanna in a while, but like
if she's doing shit though,
if she's doing it like that, wouldn't she have to audition for her own? Because she hasn't sang in a while.
For her own shit. What?
Yeah, but she's out here. Like she's out here.
Yeah, she's.
But the thing is, it's not about like it's about like the fame. Like who's more out here. Like obviously Shaggy has a history, but Rihanna is still the shit. Right. Like not that he's not the shit. But like he hasn't been the shit in a long time.
Not only that, like if you see it from Rihanna's standpoint too, is like as an artist, like you want to know what you sound like, what this person sounds like individually. Maybe she's never heard him sing like live or you know.
Or maybe
yeah,
he doesn't know what
maybe
he's
he
up
changed
to.
his style of singing.
Exactly.
Maybe he wants to do different
It's been
things.
such a long time that it's like you gotta fill in that gap, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, the last one.
Yeah.
Another post on the Shade Room. I saw that it said, "What were your examples of love growing up?" So some back thing. It's no secret that the examples we are shown growing up severely affects the way we view things as we get older. This also includes love, whether you realize it or not, or want to admit it. Mm-hmm. The examples of love you experience in your early life explains a lot about your relationships today.
Absolutely.
So my question
That's
to
why,
you guys, ladies, because I saw a lot of comments and I was like, yo, this shit is dark. So what were your examples of love growing up?
I mean, non-existent, really. No. Obviously, there. In order for me to be made, there had to be like some type of love involved. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, growing up, like,
what did you see?
I would see my dad on the weekends, like that, and not all weekends. But it wasn't like there wasn't any love there. It was just like we just didn't live together because he had his whole like life figured out, and my mom had her life figured out that didn't involve him. But it's not like till this day they're like the bestest. When they link up, it's like it's all jokes. Uh-huh. It's like they've lived together their whole lives. But it's not like I saw that growing up, right. Which is probably why I cling a lot to like my independence. I'm just like, oh my god, I gotta see this person like every day. Like, okay, like that's not it for me because I feel like it worked out. Like my mom is fine to this day, like not having lived with a significant other. So I'm like, I'll be alright. Like,
so you think because of that you're very independent?
Huh?
Because of that you're very independent.
Yeah, I feel like because of that, like I don't really. I would probably want someone else in my life, but like, do I need them?
That's
not
good.
really. Like,
that's right.
Needing someone is the worst thing anybody could ever. It really is. Like, it's the worst thing.
It really is. Yes.
Like, imagine depending on somebody. It's just. Which
what
is
about,
not a bad
you,
thing.
Maria?
It's not bad.
I was there. I was through your mom's stuff. Like, I'm a single parent. Like, I much rather do it by myself than like have someone else adding to my stress. You know what I'm saying? But when it took back to the question, my example of love was, and I'm gonna say it's in Spanish because it's the best way I know how to say it. Machismo. Machismo all the way. Like, I grew up watching women in my family just catering to men just sitting on their ass. Just not doing anything and just expecting for everything to like be made, and it was already like a rule, like women
like
would
that
come
was
home
parenting
right,
was about.
And it was like, and even more so, it was just like there were no help. They would literally come home, sit there, watch TV while my mom is busting her ass doing everything, even like putting shit on the wall, like men's shit. It was crazy. So,
like changing a light bulb, taking out the trash,
right? Ponme ese cuadro, que van a hacer. No, you got to do it yourself. So because of that, I think that's why I'm a very, very, very independent woman. I don't need a man. Like I said, if you are not adding to my happiness, you are not in my life, bro. Like, why? Like, it's not happening. Like, I'm very, very, very jealous and very like protective of my time and my energy. And for you to be in my life, you have to add to my energy, as I will add to yours. Right? Yes. It's not like I'm gonna sit here and just receive. Like everything has to be reciprocated. Everything.
You're just out here growing.
Right. Like, you don't need them to be happy, but like they have to add to your happiness.
Exactly.
Like,
as I'm willing to add to theirs as well. Very important, because it's like I'm a hard lover. Mm-hmm. So it's like if I'm gonna give you a piece of me, you have to give it back to me. I'm not gonna be giving my love for free. You know, like.
I agree with them.
What about you, Natasha? What was your example?
I mean, my mom, like, my dad disappeared at, like, young age. But, when she was with him, it was, like, same thing. She was working when she was pregnant. He was chilling. Well, this is the stories that I've heard. Yeah. Experiencing, it was always my grandma and her husband. They were very loving. He was there through thick and thin. I feel like that's why I'm, like, very, like a hopeless romantic, because... like, that's what I want. I'm like, listen, if you know my grandma, the craziest person there is. But he was like, I'm going to stay with her. So I'm like, I'm going to be the good piece. Right. She was like, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's me. Love, you know.
That's amazing.
Okay.
That's it for my trendy stuff. So we got deep, we got cute, we got
Sentimental. Yeah, that was lit.
That's lit.
Okay, so we can talk about your social media break and like what that's doing. So why did you decide?
Miss Marie over here has given up on social media for now.
She'll
be back stronger than ever.
So I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So back in 2016, I became a single parent. And that's when I decided to start to grow, like, as a person. And it started happening slowly but surely. And I decided to take a break on social media. Back then, it was a week or two. I don't even remember. But it was...
And how would you feel when you would take it and come back on social media? How would you feel?
When I took that first 2-week break, it was supposed to be for a week. I think that's how it happened. It was supposed to be for a week, and it ended up being 2 weeks because it just felt so fucking great.
Nice.
It's like you get off of social media... and you realize how much time you waste on it. It's like scroll. Like I would automatically go on my phone and scroll to where the app was.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the app anymore. So it was like, oh, I caught myself.
Yeah.
I gotta work on that. So it's like you start learning about the things that you gotta work on. You start learning about yourself, what you like, who looks for you, who doesn't, like things like that. And it's seemed like without even meaning to happen, like it just happens. Like I don't know, it's like the universe. I don't know, but
okay.
I can really. I've having to take like breaks from social media.
Yeah,
like had to delete the app and everything. I was like, yo, I'm done.
Right.
And then you come back to it. And
I feel
it's fun, but
I've done that with Facebook, but like I haven't deleted it, my profile or anything. I just like don't use it. Like I don't.
Same.
But like the only reason why I haven't deleted it is because I know my family members. No, not
Same,
even because the pictures are like 10, 15 years old. But I know like my family members are gonna freak. They're gonna be like, oh my god, I was looking for that and find her.
Yeah.
Like I can't
like
even look at her throwback.
Yeah,
I can't even look at her throwback pictures. Because they don't really use the other forms of social media that I have. Like, that's too advanced.
Right.
But Facebook is just right. And I'm just like, Facebook is not for me. Like, after the whole leaking data thing, like, I'm not down for that. Like, I would be down if I was notified. Like, all right, I'm using your data for this and that. But you just took my and you didn't tell me what you did with it. No, so now I'm not here for that. But they don't understand it. They're like, what are you talking about? Like,
well, first of all, that's mad cute that you're like really close to your family like that, because that's why that was the first thing to go, Facebook. Like I was like, this is not for me, too much shit, like my brain.
First of all, if y'all go back on Facebook right now,
like
it is the same exact thing that was going on.
Sin embargo,
like 6 years ago.
Sin embargo, them niggas own Instagram. Did you know that?
Yeah, they do.
No, I mean like the post. Like nothing has changed. It's still like my status for this or rate me 1 to 10 or
so we're not really missing much.
Right.
But I'm saying now that I mentioned that, it's like Instagram and social media have the same people. Like they work together, right? So it's like anything that happens on Facebook could happen on Instagram.
True that.
So, and the internet is a crazy ass place. But yeah.
How do you feel about Twitter? Do you use Twitter?
Oh, no, Twitter for life.
I've never had a Twitter.
I love Twitter.
Aww.
No, because Twitter's super, it's like textbook. It's like you don't even have to put pictures, videos. You can if you want, but it's more like you write, you find out like news, you find out entertainment, you find it all out. It's not as entertaining as Instagram.
Twitter thing.
No, because they don't care what you look like. They just care about what you tweet. Like if they can relate to it. Right. It's mostly about like finding something to relate to. Honestly.
Oh,
yeah, okay. It's not about entertainment.
It's like quotes. It's like
so it's
like
not
when
like
you listen
about
to
the
a
clout.
song.
No.
Like, you know how bitches be girls be posting pictures about like their body and stuff.
No, like some
literally you can
get acknowledged, but
your 3 friends on Twitter or retweet all you say and like you be happy.
No, that sounds like a more intellectual thing. I might trade Instagram for Twitter. It's like more intellect, like like.
Yo, Twitter, cut the check. Damn, like.
The least you can do. But yeah, keep telling us about this break.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So the break, I completely forgot about it. So basically, I'm taking a whole year, but I've done breaks before. It's like pointless breaks. This year, I decided to make this break worth it. Like I'm gonna take.
So you're gonna take the whole year.
This whole year from
2020.
January 11th, 2020 to January 11th, 2021. Watch me. Oz is gonna be
on
out
camera,
here.
sis. It's on camera.
It's gonna be out here. It's out here. I'm gonna prove it. I don't really have to prove it to anybody. It's just something that I'm gonna do it for myself, and I'm gonna share with the world. So, or with my Instagram followers.
Yeah, share. What are you gonna do in that time?
in that time, I am gonna take that time to get myself right with the weight, because I lost a lot of weight. I have eating problem, but it's not voluntary. It's just like I don't eat, and it just happens, and I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna start eating more, going to the gym, eating healthier. I'm gonna focus on my son growing, savings, finances, career, all that. If I want to go back to school, I'll think about that, meditate on it. I'm gonna start meditating, all of that. I'm gonna use the time I'm not gonna have on social media. Because if you pay attention to how many times you go on social media,
all the time,
a day, you would, and you put together that time.
No, but also your phone lets you know too, because it'll tell you like how long you've been for reading, for entertainment, for like on Safari, whatever. It's I know because my phone usually tells me that, but like for the week. Now I don't think it tells me per day. It'll tell me per the week, like, oh, you use 22 hours on this, 2 hours on that, like but like for the whole entire week.
Well, if you piece it together like per day, like, and you fill in those gaps that you're in social media with productive shit, like going to the gym, you feel so much better about yourself. Like, it's literally been 2 days that I got off social media. I already rearranged my mom's whole apartment. I'm not kidding. Ask her. Rearranged the whole apartment, like the living room area. I'm working on the whole apartment. And I've just been growing. I've been eating more. I'm counting my meals and stuff.
Now you have time.
Right. I'm determined, but you gotta be like, if you choose to do that, which is, I hashtagged it as a challenge. If you choose to do that challenge, you gotta be about it. Like, make this time worth it. Don't just sit there and just not do anything.
Yeah, don't
like
just
look for
like
something
say
to do. Right,
and you're not gonna put actions behind your words.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. And journaling is very important. You gotta write everything down.
So you're writing things more now?
I have like 50 million journals.
You could do like Twitter journaling.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
So when you come back, what are we expecting? How are we gonna see you? We're gonna see you like
stronger. It's definitely gonna be a bigger, better version of me.
Nice.
Definitely.
That's what we want about.
100%.
2020 growing.
What I'm gonna do, I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm reaching. I'm pulling big. Step. Like, it's gonna
at
be.
At least you're starting something.
Right.
Yeah. Same thing with the podcast. Like, we started. We don't know where it's going.
Right.
But we just post every week. You know,
consistency. That's the key right there. Yeah. Consistency, and you have to be about it. And these girls are. And this shit is popping. That's all I gotta say.
Thanks. Well, we wish you the best. We hope you can accomplish this. I feel like you can. You sound very determined. You sound like you have a plan. You're journaling. You're doing all this. You're rearranging apartments, like, well, no,
even though
you might even have a career out of that.
Maybe though,
but that's not what I'm going for. I'm going big. I promise y'all, I'm gonna come back and y'all gonna know who I am.
Even though you're not gonna be on social media, can we get like an update in like 6 months? Would you come back on the podcast?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Because we can talk like through text or
we live close from each other. So we could link and stuff. We could actually. We could do something, every 3 months or whatever. We'll see what happens.
And also, like, I know you're saying about what you want to do and the changes, but also if you get like family members or even like, your kids or your friends involved, like to help you out, like, that would be cool too, because it's a good motivator. Like, okay, like how's it going? Like, do like friendly checkups.
Oh yeah, like
they'll
a
check
chat
up on you.
And stuff. Yeah, that would be cool.
Or like like encourage you, like, oh, I know you're not on social media, but like you could read this book, like they'll give you things like that,
Well, if anyone is interested, now that you mentioned it, and if you guys, we could create a chat. If you guys are interested, y'all could comment, and we could start something for real.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
I just thought about this. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. That's it, boom, bam. But this could turn into a real challenge. With
we have like a team,
group chats, a team,
yeah,
maybe prizes.
So
we'll see until what it becomes, and then from there we'll take it from there.
Yeah, I think that's cool, because a lot of people just focus on like, okay, like I gotta do this post with like this lighting and how many likes am I gonna get, and oh my god, I didn't get as much likes as I thought. Like,
you just need a break from them.
So not having that type of like encouragement or like.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of people is out here for the clout, like just pushing. Everything they do is for the gram. Everything, like, what is everything you do is for you. Like, that's what this challenge is about. Like, everything you do is for you. Take this time to stop clouting on Instagram.
And what's crazy? The people that are doing it, are also affecting other people that aren't
Right.
doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like they feel like they're behind,
Right.
even though they're probably in the same or even like ahead of them,
Right.
or even ahead of them. So it's like I feel like it's affecting. We're all affecting each other
Right.
somehow, some way.
It is a circle.
So it is good.
It is a circle. Because as soon as you get on there, and like from a humble standpoint, as soon as you get on there, it's like you automatically feel some type of way, because like you see somebody on vacation, it's like, coño,
Like,
I wanna
like
go on
6 months, and you're
vacation.
like, yo, I thought, how does this
Right.
person work? How do they get
Right.
their money?
And
But
then
you
people be
know,
unemployed too. I'm like, yo, I want to be like, you.
Right, like I want to do
wanna-
what you're doing, like, and it's like that's where
like, what we doing? We scamming? What we
right.
Yeah, I'm down.
Right. But that's where like it comes from, like that feeling of emptiness, that feeling of selfishness. It's like I don't want that. I want
Yeah.
positivity.
Yeah.
So let me just delete this for a little bit. You know, I know it's fun. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
freaking love Instagram. I love bonding with people and sharing my love and all of that. And,
Yeah.
you know, they know.
But
But
it gets tiring mentally.
it does get very mentally stressful, and it
And
takes a
2020
lot
should
from
be
you.
all
Yeah.
about your mental.
Right.
Yeah, so
2019 was crazy.
Right.
let's try to make that commitment to focus on our mental health, not just
Right.
our physical health,
Absolutely.
everything, every type of health you can think of.
Right. Physical,
Good.
mental, spiritual, very, very important. Spiritual.
Energy wise, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because a lot of people suck energy from you. Need to identify those people and move them from your life. Remove them as soon as possible, because
Any funny shit, just roll
right.
out of your life.
Don't stand for that, and self-love.
Damn. Wow, that's a great message.
Yeah.
I like that.
Self-love.
Maria.
Yeah.
So that's a good end for us today.
So before we end the podcast, do you want to do a Would You Rather?
Oh, I forgot about Would You Rather. Yes. So, okay, this is kind of like off topic, but you know me. Would you rather have one partner or multiple partners?
Multiple partners.
That's the type of time you on. You're right, because you're gonna have a lot of time.
Right,
at
right.
this point. Like,
But the thing is like if the thing is communication,
Mhm.
because if like you have multiple partners and you don't tell that those partners, it's like
then that's where the
that's
all
where
gonna be
that's the
Yeah.
problem right there, and that's the problem with society. And a lot of people think that it's okay for men to do that, but not women. Fuck that. And fuck that idea.
we
No.
doing it all,
Right.
Like
We're
all
all
of us
equal.
gonna do it.
All equal. So
I think
Sure.
I am down with multiple partners till I find my partner. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm not, like I don't mind dating other people and anything, but I think I'm down with that till I find my partner. Like that's what I'm doing. I'm not
Yo,
doing
and
it
you'd be
because I'm out here
surprised.
like, oh, you know.
correction, I like that idea better.
I'm not doing it just because, you know, I just want multiple. I'm just trying to find.
You'd be surprised how
Right.
many people, like, if you tell them that, like those words, you'd be surprised how many people be like, I'm with it.
Right.
Like, if I'm not your one partner, then I guess you're right. But like, I tried. Like,
Because if you think about it, why do you gotta jump into a relationship?
But you know what I don't know? I don't know if
Yeah.
I would tell the person.
oh, you don't know if you would be that honest. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if I would tell them like, yo, listen.
Like your
I'm
other
just-
partner.
Because I wanted to get serious. You know,
Right.
like I'm not out here like fucking around. Like I wanted to get serious, so I don't want that person to worry about
your
people
other
that are
partner.
probably
What?
just like unsaved number. Like I'm just like, yo, I'm trying it out. But like just in case, like I'm a backup. But I don't want to say that. I want to just, you know, I want them to give their all. I give my all. and
Yeah,
be
yeah,
true.
that's
You know,
But
I'm
at the
not
same
taking it
time, the real one and the true person that belongs with you would understand that. It's like I kind of like you don't have to tell them like, oh yeah, I'm fucking around or whatever. It's
out. So
like,
how would you say it? 'Cause I
all right,
don't know.
until we decide what this is, we are just being.
This is
Why
an
do we have
open-
to label
I
I
mean,
mean,
it?
I
open
feel like,
right now.
Right,
I feel
right.
like that's what, like, I feel like that's something people know already. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
like, I
Like,
feel
unless you
too.
be like, you're my girlfriend and I'm your boyfriend. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then we're on the same page. But till then, I'm like, listen, I
You're
feel
right.
like you should know that. Otherwise, you're just.
You're right.
Okay, well, for me, I feel like I'll go with the one partner. I'd rather have one partner. Mostly because I don't have time for more. But if I did have time, like Maria's gonna have this whole year, I'll be down. And you know me, I'm mad honest. Like, I'll let y'all know, like, listen, this is what we doing right now.
Right.
Yeah,
But
let me
because-
be honest. She
But facts, even if it's not, like, it doesn't really, no me conviene, you know, to
I don't
be
feel like I'm not being
I'll
honest,
be
though.
honest.
I just feel like this information you don't need to know. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
But
you
I'm
should be-
saying, I'll be honest, like, for example, I'm going on a date, right? I'm late. They asked me, like, yo, why you was late? Yo, honestly, I was with some other guy, like, tell you right now, like, cause what I'm gonna say? What I'm gonna say? Like,
God damn.
I just can't even front, like.
No, you know how I would be honest. I would be honest if they straight up asked me like, "Yo, are you messing around with other guys?"
Right.
I'm like, listen,
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm not gonna be like, bro.
That's the thing. Is
but
like, you would have one partner. I mean, like right in between, because I would look for that one partner, like you're saying. But it's like,
I'm not gonna
why
lie to the
limit
person.
yourself? You don't have to necessarily have 4 or 5. So like my goal is 5. I need 5. No, that's not what I'm trying to say here.
Nice goal.
It's like if I'm dating around and yes, it gets to that and I don't like it, then it's not happening and I'll move on to the next one. And that's
exactly.
it. It's like,
me too.
I'm not out
but
here.
You're not
I'm not out here trying to just
right. Like we're not out here trying to say like, oh yeah, it's on for everybody. No.
But you're not saying like if y'all both wake up and he's like, good morning. You're like, first of all, you're not even my main guy, like. Cause that would be me. I'd be like, yo, you wildin' right now.
Right.
relax, alright?
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Right.
Like lower your voice.
Like,
my main nigga wouldn't even talk to me like that.
Right.
Okay? Like,
Yeah.
I would not do that. I'd be like, good morning.
I feel like I'm
You're
mad
dragging your
nervous.
coat
Like,
by the
yo,
door.
I'm
Have a
mad.
good
I
day.
wouldn't even be able to know how to hide it. I'd just be like, yo, honestly, I don't want him over me. Like,
But that's the thing. It's like you already feel like you're committed to this person because
Yeah,
it's
that's
one
true.
person. That's the thing with me. It's like I'm
That's
not
the thing.
committed to anybody. We need. I don't know. I'm like just like
I don't feel like anybody should be committed to anybody till they're both on the same. Like they literally
Right.
spoke about it because
Right.
you could be committed to this one person, this other person is just out here.
Exactly.
And it's not that they want to
Exactly.
be out here; it's probably they just don't trust you. They're
Right.
like,
or y'all didn't establish.
Right.
Right, because if they
No
both know.
communication.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if they ask me straight up, like, "Yo, are you talking to anybody else?" I'd be
Right.
like, "Yes."
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I would, but
that
that means
conversation-
lying.
What if you are? What if you are though?
If I am, I'm telling them. I'm like,
No. But what if you are, but you know how they are, so you're like, no.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like the commitment again. It's like you're scared to tell this one person.
I don't think I would ever talk to somebody that I'm scared to be like.
Nah, I'm not
Like,
like
I can't
nobody
be-
else
I
but
mean-
you, boo.
I wouldn't do. I would feel bad lying about it.
Yeah,
because it's like I'm
wouldn't
lying.
lie.
You know.
I
Yeah.
would not lie.
I
I would just
wouldn't
wait
do
till you
that
ask
all the
me. But I'm not gonna come and tell you. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not lying to you. You just didn't ask.
Nah, because if you go up and tell somebody, it would be kind of arrogant though. Because it's like, oh, yo, I'm fucking around.
That's what Stephanie would do. She'd be like, nah. Like I was with my other.
Like,
nigga.
listen, just so you know, like, don't be pressing me about nothing, alright?
Nothing.
I get my main
Like,
nigga over there.
no, exactly. He don't press me about alright?
Right. We're not doing that today.
I am done. What's the other one?
Alright,
This
would you
is all
rather
day.
Right.
would you rather be caught cheating or catch your spouse or significant other or one of your multiple partners cheating?
I would never be caught cheating. Ever.
We women, alright?
I
So
would
just
never.
know, y'all never gonna catch women
Never.
cheating.
Nah, I would never
I mean,
cheat.
There's rare occasions that you catch women cheating out here, but
Well,
those
yeah.
be like the ones that don't cover their tracks. I'm not trying to spill the beans on these women though, but I'm just saying.
Nah, women do cheat though.
They do.
They're
Absolutely.
just sneakier.
They're just
Right.
not caught.
Exactly.
You know what? It's
Not every
bigger
woman either,
nowadays
right.
though, because girls is out here like choppies. They be like, yo, they be out here, yeah. Like
I know some don't even care if they get caught, but
Right.
there are some that are very
Yeah,
sneaky.
yeah.
right.
But
No, but would you rather though? Would you rather be caught cheating or would you rather catch your significant other?
I'd rather catch. I don't want to cheat.
I would rather catch, but I feel like I would never get caught cheating because I would
Same.
never cheat. Like that's
Me
it's-
too.
No,
yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I could never cheat, so I'd rather catch, get hurt, move on.
right.
Like
I'd rather
like,
catch,
I
kill, move on.
Like I was not early too. Like I'm like, this is what you doing?
I would say like. Oh shit! It got bad.
Tell us.
Ooh, I don't even know if I want to say this.
listening.
No, so I would say like I don't want to be caught cheating, but also I don't want to catch my significant
Of course,
other
that's what we
cheating.
want to say.
But like if I would feel better catching them cheating than cheat myself.
Right.
But I feel like I would only cheat, like I wouldn't be on my right mind if I cheat. Like I feel like I wouldn't cheat, but if I did, if I was,
You don't want that.
if
one.
I
You don't wanna-
got myself like I cheated, it would like I would have to be like under mad drugs, under mad
Then that's not
alcohol.
cheating. That's
Not like
something
I don't know,
else.
like there's like something in my mind would not have to be
Right.
right. Like I would probably have like some like I don't know dementia or something like for me to be actually able to do it. Because I feel like if you commit to someone, it's
Right.
like you're not really looking for someone else because that's why you committed. Like unless you're looking for someone else, then you should be single.
I feel like there's a
Which
reason.
is fine. Yeah.
That comes to the
Which is
other
why I'm
topic.
single.
The topic that we had like episodes back.
Yeah.
But I feel like cheating, it depends. Like would you like? I think the question was if we would forgive somebody that's a cheater.
Oh yeah.
But it depends on the situation to me. Like, if it's something that was a one-time thing, I probably would.
Or like they were drunk, or
cheating,
they were high, or whatever.
Like you guys are actually together.
Yeah, but like things went down with someone else.
I feel like if it's a one-time thing,
I wouldn't forgive because the
men
trust,
don't forgive as much as women.
Right, and the trust would be completely out the window. So it's like
you would question everything.
Right, it's like
if they be like,
it would fuck up my.
But no, I'm talking about this is somebody that like you probably been with years with.
So.
Yeah.
I know, even more so.
No, but it's like 8 years and then they cheated once. And like, I don't know, y'all was going through it like crazy. I get that. But I'm saying if it happens once, I feel like I would forgive. If it keeps happening, duh. But like if it happens once,
and they
we're
see
all
that
humans.
you forgave, they would probably be like more like, and they would probably be careful again. So it's like I can't.
I wouldn't. Yeah, me neither.
It would mess up my like if I have to sit here and think about you, like
it would really like it would fuck me up so much that I like if he'll be like good morning, I'll be like, is it the morning? Like I'll have to go check if it's really morning time. Like
for sure would be fucked up. But like I don't know. I feel like if it's once, I feel like everybody's human. They can make one mistake. But if it's often, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Even if it's twice, I'd be good.
But I wouldn't forgive because I would put myself in the situation. Like I would never. That's
the thing with me. I'd rather get cheated on than for me to cheat. Because
because you know what that's like. Yeah. You're right. All right, last question. Now, I'm saying for me, like I don't know what that's like, so I'd rather that too.
Right.
But I've never cheated, so I don't know like what I would do if I cheated and I got caught. Like I don't know what that outcome would be like. So that's why I'm like, I'm not ready to figure that out. Yeah. All right, last question.
No, niggas is killing. They killing out here in DR. That's happening, and people women are getting killed in DR for stuff like that. Like killed.
Not even like just because they left their partner.
Right.
Like, all right, we're not tolerating this. They left. Their partner saw that they left. They like see it in the news,
and then they kill themselves. Mm-hmm. It's happening. It's an epidemic in DR. So
that's true. A lot of women are suffering because
crazy.
Of that, which is messed up because it's like it's their choice to decide what they want to do with the rest of their life.
Absolutely. Why should I get killed because I don't want to be with you anymore? You're abusive, obviously. Yeah. So
that's messed
up. Crazy.
All right, last one. Would you rather have a sumo wrestler on top of you or yourself on top of him?
On top of him.
Yeah, me too. Well, yeah.
I'm a big ass nigga on top of me.
I would die. Look at my arms. I would die.
She would die.
I am skinny.
Listen, just because you chose to be on top, I'll be on the bottom.
You gonna die. You know how much.
Listen, but what if I came from work mad tired that day and I don't want to be on top? You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather
you can just lay on top.
Can it be sideways?
No, it's either on top or on bottom, girl. So I'd rather just take my sumo wrestler at this point. Like,
definitely on top. I'll just.
I feel like I'm gonna be putting, even though he's on top, I'm gonna be putting in work to get this nigga off of me so I can breathe. Even on the like right here, I'm gonna be like. I'd rather just like be on top and just like breathe my fresh air. There's no way. So that was it?
Yeah, that was it. Those are our Would You Rathers. No fun facts this episode, but I feel like it was a good show.
Like, yeah, absolutely.
We had fun. We caught up. We talked about a lot of different topics, so anyone can relate to any or all of these topics. Yeah. So thanks so much for tuning in, for watching, for listening, for commenting. So keep liking, subscribing.
Shout out to you if you've been keeping up every week, or if you're trying to keep up. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for always supporting.
We be trying to keep this short, but like we be having a lot of to talk about. Like,
there's so much to say. And then we haven't seen each other for a very long time.
Yeah. We should definitely do this again, guys. Make sure that you make this year worth it. Even if you're on Instagram, even if you're on social media, make sure that you limit it at least. And be productive.
Yes.
Whatever you write down this year that you're gonna accomplish, make sure you do it and watch how good you're gonna feel next year.
Nice.
So make sure you do that. Growth.
Yo, great message.
Positivity. You heard?
Yeah.
So make sure you follow us at Talk Your Shit Pod on Twitter, on Instagram. Our personal accounts at StephanieMX3 on Twitter and Instagram.
At Barcasel on Twitter and Instagram.
And 2021 when I return. 00 ooh la la.
But we'll be hearing from her before 2021.
Yes. We'll be updates.
But if you guys want to add me for whatever. And if you guys want to do this challenge, honestly, it's on and popping. Like we could do it.
Hit us up. We'll
hit
do
them
the
chat.
Right.
And
give us the hashtag so we can put it on the post.
It's actually hashtag I don't remember. I'll tell them, they'll put it.
All right,
It'll
cool,
be down
cool.
below.
Yes.
So thanks so much for listening. Remember that we talk our shit now.
So you can touch your shit later.
Bye.